Okay. Hopefully, get a couple people in here soon so I can ask some questions because I have too much stuff to sort through. And quick look. Sitting down right now. A lot going on, so taking a break. I need to take a break because I need to hopefully get some answers from a couple of people. Fingers crossed anybody is listening. Oh, I'll be back. I gotta post this on Twitter. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hey, heroes, how you doing? Are there any jackets? You mean men's jackets? No, I don't think I have any men's jackets. Jackets are just too clunky and not worth it. Like they're the most expensive items here, so there's no value to them. Um, I got one women's jacket that was a Iris pilot episode jacket, only because it was labeled. But that's kind of not what I'm looking for today. I am sitting in the shoe section at the moment. I'm waiting to see if any people pop in that have some input on whether they want certain shoes. Because I found a few in the women's section, but I'm not buying shoes if I don't have a buyer for them. I don't get an answer within like 10 minutes, I'm just putting them all back. I might like grab one that's like cheap and see if someone wants them, but besides that, no. So Barry's black jacket from 100th episode is not there. I have no idea. Don't know what it looks like. Couldn't tell you. Lots of jackets. I mean, it's entirely possible it's still here, but yeah, I think 3 days of people looking through stuff. Someone might have picked it up by now. Don't even know what it looks like. When was the 100th episode? That would have been season 5? I think season 5, right, guys? I just realized my stuff is buried underneath all the shoes, and now I can't get to my cough drops. Set sale. I'm just hearing about it now. No, not Flash set sale. It's Flash and Riverdale combined, but there's also some stuff from other Arrowverse shows here. Like I have a pair of Laurel and a pair of Felicity shoes here. So I'm kind of waiting to see if any people come in from like my Patreon or elsewhere to be like, yeah, I'd be interested in Laurel Felicity shoes. I've also got a couple of Caitlin's, but I'm waiting to see if anyone is interested in those before I get around to it. Hey, Scott, how are you doing? Did I enjoy Ahsoka? It was okay. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. We got Marvels in 2 weeks, and it looks good. I probably don't see myself going to it right now. I mean, I might change my mind by 2 weeks from now, but probably not going to see it. But we'll see. Thanks for that. I gotta look for these cough drops. Give me a minute, guys. Scott again. Let's see. Oh no, never mind. I already read that. Oh, I see they're getting rid of stuff from the show. Yes. Yeah. It's the Flash and Riverdale combined. But I learned a lesson from someone that worked on the Flash. That was telling me at the end of each show, when the shows would end, they kept consolidating stuff into the Flash's inventory because they didn't know what the Flash might need down the line for character like continuity. So they ended up with a bunch of stuff from other shows. I saw a pair of Ava Lance or Ava Sharp shoes here the other day. Today now I've seen Laurel and Felicity, so you know that's kind of what I'm sitting here waiting to see is if anyone comes in and says, hey, yeah, I'd be interested in those. If not, I'm throwing them back on the shelf because I'm not buying things that I don't have a buyer for yet when it comes to stuff like that. You know, the Flash stuff I'll take a risk on because it's the most current show and all that. Like, you know, I've already bought like 35 to 40 pieces from that show, but I'm not going to take a risk on a show that's been off the air for like 4 years. So I'm kind of waiting to see. So Ray Plummer's jackets are there, the red and black mechanical parts. Well, the red and black mechanical parts, they would have just like thrown out. Whatever the underlying jacket is might be here. The parts that would have went over top of it, they would have just repurposed those or thrown them out, right? Good point. I'd be interested in any Barry stuff. I've got lots of Barry stuff. I've got like 12 Barry shirts and a pair of Barry shoes. So I'll have lots of Barry stuff even after. Like my Patreon people are looking through it right now for week 1 and week 2. Week 1 for the public, I've got the video edited. I just haven't listed it yet, so it might be out later today or tomorrow. But whatever's left will be in there. Yeah. Can't think of anything you would want from the sale. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, jackets, there's just no markup. Jackets are like $50, man. The sale is not cheap. Like, this is supposed to be a sale for them to get rid of this stuff, and they have not been very cheap. and I'm not impressed by it. I actually told the owner of the organization that yesterday. I told her, I'm like, I'm not impressed with the prices, and she understood, and she even agreed. And she's like, part of the problem is the inventory. Like, if you'd seen my stream from the other day, you would have seen the size of this place. I'll try and give you a quick twirl. Like, over that corner, down there, back there, all the way to that end of the store. I don't even know if you can tell how far down that store is. And then it goes around the corner. So there's too much. So she was saying, like, they had so many different subsections of things that it was like they have like 30 different codes they have to scan. And she's like, if we'd broken it down more, we would have like 100 codes, and there was just too many for the staff to keep track of. So they, trimmed it down as much as they could. So they put a lot of things in sections like shirts and button-up shirts and T-shirts all went kind of in the same section, even though they're not the same price range, right? So I understand. Scott, next Mandoverse show is Skeleton Crew. Never even heard of it. In the spring, Star Wars stars Jude Law. Think you think fall 2024 and spring 2025 for Superman and Lois? No idea on Superman and Lois until they solved the strike. I thought we were around the corner ready to go, but the strike's not solved. So can't have an opinion on Superman and Lois till we know when that is. If I had to guess, though, I would say fall of 2024 is a very good bet. Spring 2025, less likely. I mean, I guess it depends when they can finally get started, but that's a long way down the line. I have no clue what Skeleton Crew is either. Yeah, neither do I. Until Scott just said it right now, never had heard of this in my life. Guys, I have a call, so I'm going to put you on mute for a minute. Hello, Busy Braun. How you doing, man? I am at the sale for the last wardrobe right now. Just sitting here procrastinating, trying to decide whether to buy some stupid ass shoes. Hoping someone comes in and says, "Yeah, I want them." Because I found a pair of Laurel shoes and Felicity shoes from Arrow. I also got a couple of Caitlin pairs, but I'm more willing to take a risk on those because I'm selling to Flash fans. But right now, I'm just waiting to see if someone pops in and is like, "Oh yeah, I'd be interested in Laurel Felicity shoes." Yeah, it is a Flash/Riverdale sale, so it's ridiculous. There, I heard something like there's 75,000 individual items here, which is too much. Sounds fun? No, no, it's not. It is not fun. My Google search now consists of the search Daniel Panabaker shoe size. That is just upsetting. Yeah. LOL indeed. I needed a break anyway, so this is a perfect excuse, but really hoping a couple of my customers will pop in here and say something, be like, "Oh yeah, I'd be interested in those." So far, nothing. So I assume you're not caught up on Loki season 2. How could I catch up on Loki season 2 when I haven't watched Loki season 1? Right? I mean, it would be really stupid to start a show in season 2. Loki season 1 trailer looked like ass, so I never gave the show a chance. Now I know a lot of people were like, "Oh wow, it's so cool." At that point I was in that phase where I generally would see a trailer, and if it was good, I'd watch it and it was good. And if I saw a trailer that was bad and I watched it, it was usually bad. So I just ran with that because I've been like 9 for 9 on other ones. So I'll give this 5, maybe 10 more minutes. I'm gonna check my Patreon real quick and see if anyone commented on there. Maybe they're commenting on there instead of here. I will be back. I mean, I haven't technically left. Do have notifications. Let's see. Yep, I'm back here. Are you using a cart? I can see your laptop in your glasses. Well, I don't have a laptop. So, no, you didn't. You can see my phone, I guess. Holding my phone in my hand. But yeah, they give you laundry baskets to put things in. I have my jacket in here, and then I have all the stupid shoes, and underneath that, there's some shirts. I do have to decide what I'm picking up at some point, but I haven't got to that point yet. Hoping, like I said, I'm hoping want I want to grab the Laurel and Felicity shoes because I'm sure if I don't pick them up, someone else will see them and pick them up. But I don't want to put out money on something that I might not be able to sell. So the other ones, all the Flash stuff, I'm willing to take the chance on because I have customers lined up for that right now. But Arrow is so long past that I don't know if anyone is gonna want it. So, kind of procrastinating on that. I also found a couple of pairs of Riverdale shoes. And I know one of my patrons asked me about Riverdale, but I told him like I know nothing about the show. And then now I found a pair of Betty and Cheryl shoes. So I have no idea if she would want those or not, but I'm not even worrying about those right now. Good, I needed this break anyway. This is exhausting, guys. I don't know if you've ever been to anything similar to this, but it is mind numbing. How am I down to one viewer? Seriously? It's the middle of the afternoon on a Saturday. You'd think a few people would be home. Early in the day. Wait, is this unlisted? I wonder if that's the problem. Check it. Hello, Sabarus. Welcome. Weird. I can't figure it out. Wonderful. Can figure that out. You're getting anxiety from season 9? Well, it's already over. I mean, I guess it's not for you, apparently. Someone freeze time? No, I checked a different tab, and usually it just freezes when I do that. I was checking a different tab. I'm still here for a few more minutes. I'm pretty close to being done because I have not got any answers to the questions I was looking for answers to. I can almost predict what's going to happen. It's just Cisco didn't come back. That's correct. I have ideas on how it's going to happen. I'm going to end up ending this stream, putting these shoes back. 10 minutes later, someone's going to message me on like Patreon and be like, "Yeah, I'm interested in them," and then I have to go back and grab them. That's what I think will happen. That's just my luck. This is not going well. If you find any suits, would you give them to some of the actors? I doubt they want suits that they wore on the show. You mean like superhero suits? Those things aren't going to be at a clearance sale. Those things would end up in a museum. Hello, Dimas. Welcome. Probably wrapping this up in a couple minutes. I thought I might get some answers from my Patreon people or general public, but so far, no. So probably wrap this up very, very soon. But gave you a quick look. You got to see kind of what's here at the sale. So, it is what it is. Ben Rolfe made some news about a spin-off coming. How did he make news? I don't understand. I don't understand the wording of that. How would he have made news? Him making a YouTube video is not making news. Like, that's just him making content to get people to watch. Clickbait, yeah. But for him to have made news means that somebody credible, like Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, or something like that, saw what he said and was like, "Oh, that's a real thing," and went with it. Anything outside of that, it's just him making stupid videos so that dumb people will watch it and be misled. Makes sense into thinking there's a Martian Manhunter show. I don't even know how that's possible. Make more GeoGuessr lives. I'd like to, but I have been busy for the last few weeks with this and a couple other things. But now that this will be out of the way in the next week or so, maybe like mid-November, I might have more time to start doing things like that. This has kind of been a lot of my focus for like the last few weeks, getting ready for this. I mean, between the first 3 days of the sale, I spent like $900. So gotta have an idea what you're looking for before you come here to throw around that type of money. You don't want to just like throw that away on nothing. I did end up buying one thing that, when I looked back on my records, was the wrong thing. So I threw away $20. I think I'm going to wrap this up here, guys, because did not get the replies I was hoping for. Thanks for coming by, though. When I'm got more time and doing a bit better, I might do a full live stream at home. We'll see. But for now, that's it here. Thanks again, and I will speak to you sometime in the future. All right. Bye, guys.